Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now.
Redroom.com. It is, what is it? Thursday night. Just finished and posted the Jenny Moonstone discussion. Amazing. Shocking. Parts of it are shocking when we talked about Theta. Shocking. Go check that out if you're on the private road. We get into who the real Satoshi is, Silver's moment, Bitcoin, all the way to Bitcoin bottom, and then a very shocking revelation about Theta. Go check it out. It's on the private road at roadrooter.com. Silver today is getting held below the moving averages like usual. Nothing has changed in 170 years, so why would we expect anything other? But here's another. It's a small point to make for the U.S. Mint, who there's 50 times worse things that these morons do. Excuse me. Yes, I call you a moron because you guys can't figure it out. Either you're completely cheating, lying, and stealing, or you just can't even figure out how to work your own website. Bullion sales. Read the top line. Sale total by month are updated every weekday by 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Every single day they're supposed to post what sales were done. If they're only doing one sale every 2 weeks, then something's wrong. How many people are in your sales department? Every day you're supposed to post it by 5 p.m. But here's what really pissed me off. So here's the 2023 Eagle sales. Yes, they had the biggest month, we think, in the last three years. Not counting January, because January is really December and January, because they begin making the New Year coins in the December before. So it should be, and I went back to check, is this the biggest month they've had since Ventris Gibson started running the show? I thought it was. So I went to so this is 2023 American Eagles, right? There's the 900,000 coin months, February, March, and April. And in October, 3.3 million, right? So I go in here to the Eagles, and I want to check last year just to make sure I'm right, that she hasn't done something amazing and I just missed it, right? The year 2022, right? Click on it. Submit. 2022 American Eagle sales, right? By month. What? That's the same numbers as 2023. There's the 900,000 and there's the 3.3. They have 2023 and 2022's numbers. How does that even happen? Somebody had to go back and swap them because the 2022 numbers used to be there. Somebody went back and changed it to the 2023 numbers, probably so we could look back and say, okay, Ventris Gibson, how come all of a sudden you can do over 3 million coins, but you couldn't for 3 years? And I'll go back. Here, I'll show you exactly where Ventris Gibson showed up at the party. 2021. David Ryder was in. He was making hell of a lot of coins. Then he stopped and changed the Silver Eagle so he can do a scanning job on it through his Honeywell technology. And then he continued to work until October. And look what happened in October. Look at those months. 4.7, 3.1, 4. And then they stopped. And 2.8, 3, 3.9, 2.7. And then Ventris Gibson gets in 1 million, 1 million, 1.5 million, and none. And of course we know, because we talked to the head of Silver Eagle sales, that the Biden administration put their person in, Ventris Gibson, who's never worked at a mint in her life. The first thing she does is go to the head of sales and say, I want to stop this Silver Eagle program. And Jack Sherman's like, what are you talking about? They wanted to stop the Silver Eagle program because there's not enough silver in the world. Although the price isn't going anywhere. He said, we can't do that. First of all, it's illegal. Second of all, he's got customers. It's like these morons just show up and say, okay, here's what we want to do because we cheated in the election and we got in. We get to do whatever we want. You can't do whatever you want. This used to be the greatest mint on the planet. Now it's a piece of crap. All thanks to your senior management at the U.S. Mint. I love the people at the Mint. Don't get me wrong. They're great patriots and they do a great job. Their senior management are evil. Evil. And will be gone soon, I think, long before the next election. Anyway, get off your butts, fix your website so we can see just how pathetic you guys are doing. The silver gold ratio now is back up at 87. 87 to 1. 87 silver eagles to 1 gold eagle. I don't even know what to say about it. Actually, it's not, because silver eagles have a much higher premium than gold eagles. It's just another sign that something's wrong with the silver price. The price of COMEX gold and COMEX silver is 87 to 1. The COMEX, the price of silver eagles to gold eagles, I haven't figured it out. It's probably like 50 to 1, truthfully. And we should probably just go and do that right now. Where's my calculator? This would be interesting. So we got the price of silver to the price of gold. It's 87 to 1, 86.8. We'll call it 87 to 1. Now let's look on this same, let's see here. Let's go to JM Bullion. And we'll see what they're selling their silver gold eagles for. American gold coins. This will be the eagles. Click on that. I'm going to need a pencil to write this down. Gold eagles are trading for just regular gold eagles. 1 ounce gold eagle, 2,096. And let's look at silver eagles. You guys know what's coming, right? We're going to see another disparity. Another reason to say, oh my God, you criminals, look what you've done. Here it is, 1 ounce silver eagle, 28.96. We'll call it 29. So how many silver eagles does it take to buy 1 gold eagle? 2096 divided by 29 bucks, 72 to 1. Why is the price of gold and silver so different in relationship and ratio to the price of a gold eagle and a silver eagle? Because silver eagles have these massive premiums because the U.S. Mint is not making enough to meet demand. Just another, as if we need more proof that the U.S. Mint is assisting in the manipulation of the price of silver. They are required by law to make silver eagles to meet demand. Demand is probably 60, 70 million ounces a year. And they're required by law not to make any profit off the silver eagles. They made $80 million last year in profit off the silver eagle program and gold eagle program. They're not allowed by law. By law, they're not allowed to make a profit on this stuff. The guys who wrote the Silver Eagle Law knew what they were doing. But the people who run our country right now are criminals. Full stop. So the derivatives on top of the derivative exchange. So the COMEX is derivative exchange, futures and options, but that's all we have. So that's the only place people get prices. The derivatives of the derivatives, it started out as a huge month on exchange for physicals, EFPs. They were like 50 million ounces in the first week. And I just looked at it. We're nearing the end of the month on Harvey Oregon's website. 88 million ounces. Basically, it died. And what does that tell you? The beginning of the month, 50 million in 1 week. The rest of the month, you only did 40 million in 3 weeks. Tells me there's not that much physical left. Potentially. Not that much physical left. So would we see more funky derivatives like the traded settlement? Absolutely. There's a massive traded settlement right here. A TAS. So the fixed price is the ending price of the day. It's just another way to rig the price. But because everything else is not working, they're doing, this is, let's see, 6 times 5, 13 million ounces of traded settlement. Who's doing that in 1 day? Who's playing these games with the price of silver? 13 million ounces is not a little tiny purchase of silver. I mean, I know. I mean, volume right now is low at 300 million ounces a day. It's such a joke. The whole entire exchange, marketplace, regulatory environment, it's a pathetic joke. And we know this, though. We've known it for a very long time. But that's what's going on. This really pissed me off today. The face of digital censorship movement, Matt Taibbi, awesome article on the Senator Amy Klobuchar. She belongs in jail. She's trying to silence people. It's one thing to have social media companies who were all created by partially CIA funding. It's one thing for them to do it, say, "Oh, we're private. We're not a government entity. We don't have to provide a public square." You do, but you were funded by the government. But it's another thing for a sitting member of Congress to demand censorship without people knowing about it. That's exactly what this bitch did. Amy Klobuchar. Psychotic. So Matt Taibbi goes off on her. If you read this morning's Racket article about Senator Amy Klobuchar's letter to Jeff Bezos asking for proactive measures to suppress sites like Substack or Rumble, you probably gathered I'm in a mood. I've had it. Whether it's NewsGuard slapping anti-U.S. labels on Joe Loria or Consortium News, or Doctors Jay Bhattacharjee, Aaron Chevy, or Martin Kuldoff censored on multiple platforms for being right on the C word, or podcaster Allison Moreau fired from a state job for interviewing Kalhane, or friend C.J. Hopkins in Germany criminally convicted for a book cover, or the FBI asking Twitter to remove Aaron Mate for the Ukrainian secret police, or ballooning budget requests for counter-disinformation enforcement agencies, or the new jailing of Owen Schroyer for having helped create January 6th with a speech, or, of course, the forever detention of Julian Assange, and above all, the indifference of the legacy media over all of it. It's over. I've lost my patience. Time for a more focused approach. Go, Matt. These people need to be arrested. Amy Klobuchar is violating the Constitution of the United States of America purposefully. She needs to be arrested and taken out of office. At some point, we got to get off our couch and run to City Hall type of thing. And we will, except here's another article. Can a demoralized and lazy people fight for liberty? That's the question. Because it doesn't really affect most of us. Most of us, stock market's fine because they rig it. Oh, it's all fine. There's a war, but we've got nothing to do with it. Wait till it comes to our shores. Wait till the Biden administration gets us in this crazy World War III and Russia and China start lobbing nukes at us. You think you'll get off the couch then? The sad thing is it might have to come to that point to wake people up, especially in California where I live. I swear, I used to think Californians were smart back in the day. We got tech, we got this. We're morons. Everybody in California I talk to is like, holy crap. It's like they're lost in some delusional fairyland. And I've had enough. And Matt Taibbi's had enough. I think you had enough too. If you're listening to this, you've probably had enough. Anyway, yeah, that's what I got today. Been a long day. This discussion with Jenny just blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind, especially about the Theta issues on Theta. Why isn't Theta moving? And I hadn't thought of that angle, but I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, go check it out on the private road to Ruta. If you're into that stuff, we are giving away a silver Ruta coin for everyone who joins. I think very soon this giveaway will pay for the entire subscription. Ruta coin's the coolest coin ever made, and we mail it to your front door. 1 year subscription's $2.99, less than $1 a day. Go check it out. This is Bix. I'll talk to you later.